This is way better than we thought, as Julian Reese just had a career night with the Washington Wizards in what I believe is just his third or fourth career NBA game. Absolutely insane to see what he did on the court, but it wasn't just him that was balling out against the Utah Jazz. Trey Young made his debut, and even though it wasn't what people were expecting, it was still a really good debut from Trae in a Wizards jersey. Bilal Coulibaly also played really well, and some other guys on the team, part of this young core, really showed out with what's almost a new look Wizards, even though we have some injuries like Keyshawn George with his partially torn UCL, Alex Sarr out for an unknown amount of time. We don't know what's going on with him. Anthony Davis, he's not going to be reevaluated again in 2 weeks to see where he's at. If he's going to potentially play this season, I would envision him playing in like the last or second to last week of the season, but we'll see what happens with him. And so even with an injured squad, there were some really good performances to look at in the loss to the Jazz. And by the way, the loss to the Jazz is a good thing that I will also explain later on in this video. Welcome to Wizards Digest. I'm your host, Bryson Akins. Before we get into all this, though, quick moment to thank each and every single one of you guys that have hit that subscribe button. Let's go ahead, keep pushing that sub number up. We're already at 140 subs. Let's try to get to 200 as soon as possible. You guys have been crushing it lately. Thank you for the support. Really appreciative of it. And with that out of the way, let's go ahead, get in the video talking about Julian Reese a little bit to start off. He had 18 points and 20 rebounds, 10 of those offensive. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that is a Wizards rookie record for offensive rebounds in a game. Absolutely insane. It might be a Wizards rookie record for rebounds in a game as well, if I'm not mistaken. And as you notice, that's the most rebounds in a game by a rookie this season as well. 18 points, 20 boards, 5 of 7 from the field, 8 of 8 from the free throw line. Reese looked good. I'm not going to deny that. He looked really good. Now, before we start talking about him a little bit more, we got to, slow the brakes, okay? Was he an undrafted free agent? Yes, he's balling out. He got his two-way deal, his first two-way contract in the NBA. He's doing well, all right? To be fair, he is also the only center healthy on the team right now. And to be fair, there are some really good players in the upcoming draft that are going to be deserving of some two-way spots. I'm pretty sure, Sharife Cooper is going to get that two-way spot. I think he can get another year. He has another year of eligibility for it. Okay. So there's already one two-way spot filled up right there. So you got two more. Are you going to let Julian Reese have another two-way deal? Or are you going to take on two rookies? What are you going to do with that? Are you going to trade 2 of your second-round draft picks, keep one, and put that dude on the second, on a two-way contract and keep Julian Reese? Or are you going to let Julian Reese walk and, put another guy on a two-way contract? I'm not completely sure. If I'm being honest, I don't know if this is going to be a guy that you see get another two-way with the Wizards. Maybe another team picks him up. Maybe he impresses enough to end the season where he gets a league minimum for 1 year. Who knows? All right, I don't know. You guys don't know. No one really knows. I'm not even sure the front office knows what the plan is for Julian Reese, if they're going to keep him for another season or not, okay? However, we do know the plan for some other guys on this team, okay? Like I mentioned, Trey Young, he looked really good in his Wizards debut. Sure, it wasn't like a crazy performance by any means, okay? It wasn't. These were his stats in 19 minutes because he's on a minutes restriction, 17 to 20 minutes. He had 12 points, 2 boards, and 6 assists along with a steal. And he was a +4 in those 19 minutes. Not bad at all. You take that 100%. He was an elevator. He made every guy around him play much better when he was on the court. He struggled from distance. Yes, 1 of 5. Struggled at the free throw line, 3 of 6. You don't really see that from Trae whatsoever. 4 of 9 from the field. Some really good moves. Like I said, really elevated the play of some of his teammates. He also had a really, really nice bucket earlier in the game as well, right here. Pulling it up for you guys. Boom, you see this? Look at that little behind the back pass into the layup. That was really nice. That's a good move right there. It is. That's a great move. I'll take that 100% all day from Trae. Do that a little bit more. I'm not envisioning Trae, we don't got to ask Trae to be this near 30 point per game scorer with 10 assists a game. That's not what you got to ask Trae to do because there are some other scorers on this team that can lighten the load for him. All you're asking for Trae to do for this team is, yes, keep the 10 assists per game, but only get us like 20 points because we can live with your 20 points because now you got AD who can give you 20. Sarr with a point guard like Trey Young can also give you 20 as well. That's 60 points right there with them. And as we noticed, there is another guy who really, elevated his game playing alongside Trey Young, which I kind of envisioned this happening, and that was Bilal Coulibaly. Check this out right here. 17 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 steals. He also had 2 assists in the game. Now, 3 turnovers, not great. Got to clean it up there. Okay, no excuse for that. Got to clean it up. However, 7 and 10 from the field, 2 of 4 from distance. 1 of 4 from the free throw line. Got to at least knock down 3 of your 4 free throws, man. Got to at least do that. A 72.3 true shooting percentage, though. Really good game from Culabali. Defensively, he stepped up. Offensively, for the past 5, 6, 7 games or so, he's stepped up as well. The 3-point shot is falling at a great clip as well. 2 of 4 from this game. You take that. All we ask of Bilal Coulibaly to do, take 3 threes a game, knock down at least 1 of them. Not this 0 for 3 stuff, not this 0 for 4 stuff. Go 1 for 3, 2 for 5, stuff like that. 2 for 6 will also takes. That kind of stuff we live with. It's the 1 for 4, the 1 for 5, 0 for 4, 0 for 5 stuff. We can't live with that. But offensively, he's shooting it at an efficient rate right now. Like I said, 7 and 10 in this game. Not bad at all. And his stats, or not his stats, his highlights looked really good as well as I'm bringing those up here. Boom. Look at this. Little corner 3 off the pass from Trae. Knocks it down. That was something he wasn't really doing. Then look at this. That little steal right there. Kicks it out to Tre Johnson for the long 3. He's just looking comfortable out there. Look at that beautiful pass. That is a beautiful pass to Leaky Black on the high elbow. Trey Young finding Bilal Coulibaly out in the wing. He drives in. Gets fouled. He's going to end up going to the line there. Or no, I thought he would. Gets the steal, throws it down. Corner 3, misses it. But look, Gill gets the board, drives in. Look at that little reverse layup for the bucket. He's an absolute baller. That's what he is. He's playing with confidence. You look at these highlights. He is just playing with some extreme confidence right now. That's it. Look at that little hop step, boom, the floater. It's good. Extremely confident player right now. Just needs to keep that going. He'll be fine. All right. He'll be fine. No big deal. He's picking up steam right now. But there's one more guy that we got to talk about in this game who hit a little bit of a rookie wall. Now he's picking it back up a little bit. Okay. And that is Tre Johnson as I pull up his stats right here. 15 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists. Great game from him. 3 turnovers, got to clean that up a little bit. I don't like 3 turnovers a game from anyone. 2 turnovers, you live with that. That's fine. That's league average. All right. 1 turnover, that's great. 3, you're just pushing a little bit right there. He also had a steal. 38% from the field, sure, not all that great, but 5 of 9 from 3. That 3-point shot is back. That's what he's been missing. He hasn't been really missing anything on the inside, even though he missed all of his interior shots today, only made 3-pointers. That 3-point shot, it just went missing, and all of a sudden, it's now back for Tre Johnson. That's just all we've been missing with him. Needed that 3-point shot back. He got it back this game. That rookie wall, it might, he might hit it. It might be gone now. Who knows? We'll see going forward. And like I said, the really good thing about this game was that it was against the Utah Jazz, and they ended up losing, which is a good thing because now they're just 2.5 games back from the worst record in the NBA, which would then mean they can only drop to 5th overall in the NBA draft during the lottery. They are now half a game back from the 3rd worst record and then a game and a half back from the 2nd worst record. Really want to be in that, top 3 would be nice. So keep an eye on that. They also created some separation between them and the Jazz. The Jazz now have 19 wins, 3-game separation, and really, there might only be 3 wins left on this schedule for the Wizards. I mean, look at the next few games that they got coming up. Next one, Sunday, it's against the Pelicans. Going to be honest, Pelicans are picking up steam. They need to win because they have no incentive to lose. That's probably a loss for the Wizards. The Heat are also trying to, make that play and push as they always do. Boom, that's probably another loss. Same with the Magic. Boom, probably another loss. Celtics getting back Tatum. That's also going to be a loss. Warriors, who are also making that play and push, another loss. 2 games against the Pistons, 2 more losses. Then you got a game against OKC. It's a tough schedule for Washington from here on out. It truly is. And so, realistically, they might have 2 or 3 more wins left on their schedule, which, in all reality, that means they'll secure a top 4 pick. The top 4 pick is almost secured at this point unless somehow they get like 4 more wins to end the year, okay? Three more wins, you're in a good spot because then that means, you got the Jazz, boom, and then the Jazz, since they have won, they would be below them in the standings, 5th overall. You still get 4th, and you keep your pick no matter what. So it's just 3 more wins, and you're fine, okay? 4 is when you're pushing a little bit because the Jazz could somehow end up losing all the way out. But you're really only worried about the Jazz at this point. This loss against the Jazz is a good thing, especially when you had guys ball out like they did in this loss here. That's all I got for this video. Let me know what you guys personally thought about Julian Reese's career night, Trey Young's debut, Bilal also looking good, and Tre Johnson picking up steam as well in the comment section below. See you guys in the next one. Peace.